Welcome back. This is the Guys Next Door. You are with me, Fly Rod. And you know who's
And
next?
it's me.
That's my boy.
You know, the name is right here. You see me.
You got it on your mask?
Yeah, come on,
So
daddy.
so look, so you can wear masks. I get it. Cool. If the masks don't ever come off, then it has to be branded.
Yeah,
It has to be. It has to be that because
right.
it makes sense. Some people don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Some people can't see your face. They just know your voice. But some people don't know your voice. They just know your face.
Well, you see me now. You see me
So
now.
you know his name is Mac and it's right there.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
All right. So of course, welcome back. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Go on Apple, go on Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts. That's
Please.
us. You know we're there. Please give us comments. Please give us 5 stars. We are children.
5
And we just want to know we are appreciated in the
please,
world.
please, man, please.
So Mac, man, I wanted to talk a little bit about it's a broad statement of which I'm gonna say, but there's a lot of white shit that some started white, some started black, but like you said, like it started white and they knew they had to go black because we are the culture and we are the power and we are the best in everything. Or
I'll say this: we're pretty good. We're pretty.
Anything you let us practice for, we will become the best.
Hey man, I'm gonna give it a buck. And I'm not just saying this just because I love us, but black people, we pretty fucking good, dog.
We're pretty fucking good.
We're pretty fucking good, dog.
So it's like Kentucky Derby, NASCAR, F1, all this stuff like that. I wanted to talk because this past weekend I was in Miami for F1.
And how was that, man?
I didn't make the race.
You didn't make the race?
I didn't make the race because I got there Sunday.
Okay.
That was the last day of the race. So I landed like Sunday 12. By that time, Nigel and Jay Sean and everybody was headed to the race. So it was like, and even they said they got to the race late leaving at that's crazy. The race, right? It's a race. Get it? But even they said they left late. They got there to see it, but they should have got there early to walk like the laps, shit like that. So I missed that, but what I didn't miss is my man Lewis Hamilton party. So shout out to Lewis Hamilton. So I missed the race, but I made the race. You feel me? I made it for my race at the race. You feel what I'm saying? And that was a great, amazing party. Shout out to him. I knew really nothing about Lewis Hamilton besides that he's very pro-black, and that's amazing. But in my mind, you could be pro-black to on TV and to giving money and stuff like that. But
what are you actually doing in person?
But is that really you in real life? So I'm going to this party thinking probably white music. There'll be scattered showers of us in there.
Scattered showers of blacks.
Scattered showers of blacks.
Today's forecast.
In my mind,
it's a smattering of blacks.
in my mind, I'm like, me and Nigel going in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to want to leave here and go to, it might just Sunday, so live. There's all these other things. Yeah. I'm going to want to leave here very soon when I walk in. Nope. That was one of the best parties, intimate parties I've been to in a while. Jamaican DJs, all Afro beats, all reggae, all our stuff. And I appreciated that so much because, yes, there were white people there, but they couldn't do nothing about it.
They just had to enjoy the vibes.
And they definitely enjoyed the vibes.
That's it.
It went from the lines of Jake Paul in there doing little Jamaican dances and all this. Like, it was really that type of vibe.
Yo, I would pay money to see Jake Paul or Logan Paul try to do a Dutzy wine, man. I'd pay big bread
but
for that.
But they in there, they don't have the most rhythm, but they in there. They get into it. Then I look to the left, Serena and Venus in there doing their thing. Like, it was that type of vibe, but it didn't feel like stuffy and VIP-ish. It felt like, it was so crazy. It didn't feel VIP-ish to the point that when we walked to the door, it wasn't like, yo, you're on the list. It was like, yo, here for Lewis party. Oh, dope, cool, come in. Like, there was no ID check. There was no nothing.
I'm about to say, it was one of those, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, and if you got there, you good. So, I went a little beyond what I wanted to talk about, but shout out to him because I really love people that are true to what they say.
Being super black in these not so black spaces.
To have a party and the genre of music is mostly reggae and Afro beats for a F1 after party is insane. So that's why it's insane, but it's powerful and it's a great insane. It's not insane in a negative way. It's insane in a beautiful way.
Of course.
So getting to what I was saying about how these white sports like F1 have now turned to us.
Yep.
To turn it up. Mm-hmm. If you were in Miami, all these F1 after parties were hosted by Khaled, performed by Future and Quavo and Trap, like, you know.
I mean, I think that in itself has been because for the first, I think maybe like 5 years ago, which is crazy because it always has been, but 5 years ago or so, maybe a little more than that, was the first time that black music, like hip hop music, was fully considered popular music, like pop music. So now, if you're looking for pop music, whereas 10 years ago, whatever, you'd go to, and you know, it's no disrespect to any of these guys, you'd go to Tiesto, you'd go to Swedish House Mafia, you'd go to one of the guys who are doing the crazy house music, or somebody who's
speaking of Tiesto,
somebody who's doing crazy pop records. Facts. And this, that, and the third. Now you come to us because our records, I think they said Future had the biggest selling record this year so far.
Well, we know now that black music is the highest paid genre of music, the highest earning genre of music in all of music. Yeah. This has been for probably the past, I won't say 10 years.
Just about.
But maybe. 10, around 10.
Maybe.
And when that switch occurred, what can you do?
Not much.
The only thing you can do is get with the times. Pay us what we're worth. Because nobody wants to hear country at these parties. Nobody wants to hear rock and all this stuff. Yeah, like I said, Tiesto, after we left Hamilton Party, we went to 11. And Tiesto was the DJ for that night at 11. And I'm not an EDM super fan. There's some music that I like in EDM that's cool. But
shout out to Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
That's my
guy.
And
really shout out to Tiesto because he's really like the pioneer of that thing. And there's only a couple songs that I know that I fuck with, and just so happened most of them are his. So I actually had a great night. The whole night was great because I walked in that not knowing. I was like, oh, okay, it's techno. But if you looked at the 11 lineup, all the other nights for F1 were hosted by black rappers.
You know what's crazy to me though? Speaking about being black in these white spaces, the craziest part to me, especially looking at the world, and I don't think a lot of people kind of realize this, is you don't realize how much actually does come from us. We were talking about the Kentucky Derby.
Facts.
Right? The Kentucky Derby, out of the first 27 Kentucky Derbies, 11 of the winners were black men. So
you know the year?
It was between the years of, I think the first Kentucky Derby the winner was a black man as well. The first one was in, hold on, I'll tell you right now. First one was 1902.
1902.
Actually, no, my bad. In 1875.
Shit.
Black man by the name of Oliver Lewis won the very first Kentucky Derby at the age of 19. And this is history that we never learned about.
Never knew.
Even Tiesto, like we talk about these guys. You know, we talk about Tiesto. We talk about the Swedish House Mafias. We talk about all of these guys that are so profound DJs. DJing started in hip hop. You got to really think about that. DJing actually started in the Bronx. It started.
That's a fact.
Here.
The act of going to
putting records
and to go see someone
just put records
just because they're a DJ, not a artist, not a actor or whatever. I'm going to that club or that venue because this person is DJ.
Yo, people didn't really start to bang with rappers as much until maybe like the 80s or so.
Facts.
Like
the DJ was
the DJ was the main
was the
guy.
Artist.
Yeah, you going to see DJ such and such,
and he's gonna bring out a couple of his friends that rap.
A few of my friends that's gonna make this beat that I'm looping sound crazy. It's crazy because I think even looking at the landscape right now, like looking at F1, looking at not even just F1, NASCAR, all of these different spaces that we are starting to I guess, permeate. I think the only place that we haven't really broken all the way through was maybe soccer.
Hockey.
Hockey? Maybe hockey?
I think we broke through in soccer.
We definitely broke through in
football,
soccer.
however you. I think we definitely broke through in that because it's not just an American sport.
Yeah, no.
And if you look in American soccer, there's a lot of black people that play in our league. But overseas, we kill teams over there, and the team will be like Paris. Like there's a lot of black people on Paris, so it's like I think the only sport that we haven't like dominated is hockey.
Hockey.
And the ones that are in there are dominating for their position, but we don't really have like. First it's hard to get niggas to be cold. It's hard. A lot of sports where niggas is cold.
Niggas ain't rocking, bro.
And it's not like I'm not talking about like the weather is cold.
No, I'm talking about
there is no point in time that you play hockey where it is nice outside.
Where you gonna get? Where it's gonna be warm, dog?
At least in football, it's like, yo, we got our cold times, but yeah, there's still times where there's nice weather, or you travel somewhere and the weather's nice, or just because you're on a team that is cold. Like if you play in, let's see, Green Bay, yeah, it's cold in the winter, but you can also have a game in Miami.
In Miami, the next day.
The next day. So it's like you can do that, and when you practice, y'all aren't practicing outside. You have indoor facilities.
Yep,
so hockey, your indoor facility is cold as hell.
It's freezing. It has to be because you got to keep the ice cold.
We don't do good when you got to wear big gloves that are puffy. Like that's not gloves ain't do us right. Ask OJ. That's not really.
Son, Jesus Christ.
That's not really.
Ask OJ.
That's not really what we fuck with. So I'll be real. Y'all can keep hockey. I'll be real. It's cool because hockey runs the same time as basketball. And
that's true.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I would love my black people to get into hockey so we can take that over too. But then these white people are just going to try to create another sport that we just don't want to do. And eventually, years later, we will conquer that too.
After seeing so many different, in our lifetime the different places that either we have been able to transmute into our spaces or spaces that have started as ours. What has been some of your favorites to see us succeed in?
to take?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, basketball.
Basketball, of course.
I love it. I especially love it because most people can't name 5 white American basketball players.
Jesus Christ.
And then you start.
Son, I was really sitting here right now just thinking, like, who do I know?
5 white American basketball players in 2022.
JJ.
He don't play no more.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He retired. He's an analyst. I'll give you. You have my boy. There's 2 of them over in Miami. There is. I'm drawing a blank right now. But
Tyler
Hero and Duncan.
But I don't even know if Tyler Hero is he all the way white?
He white. So there's those 2. Duncan Robinson. Those are 2 white basketball players. I don't know.
I'm about to say
I'm
drawing blanks.
There are some. Don't get it twisted, but a lot of these white basketball players in the NBA are from overseas now.
200%.
So,
bro, I was about to say Luka Doncic.
You can't say that.
I can't say it.
Can't say that. So it's like if we go
welcome home.
Knock knock.
Oh wow, new guest.
Knock knock.
We have a guest today, y'all. Some of y'all might know him for his road show trap karaoke. Some of you might know him for the so I can't even explain this guy. He's just such a great guy. Clap it up for Miles Jones. He's here.
Yeah.
So Miles, we're talking about how us black people are controlling these white spaces.
Just the different spaces that either we have dominated in, and that weren't created for us, or spaces that have.
You mean every so there's every space?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Or spaces that we created and they tried to take over, and then it's coming back to us. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Well, Kentucky Derby. We talked about that.
That started for black people.
The first.
Actually, no. The first Kentucky Derby ever was won by a black man.
Oh, what?
A 19-year-old black man in 1875.
And out of the first
out of the first 27, yeah, out of the first 27 Kentucky Derbies, there were 11 black men who won. and this is stuff that we don't know about.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, they keep us out of that.
So speaking of stuff like that,
I also didn't know the Kentucky Derby wasn't connected to Kentucky Fried Chicken until like 10 years ago.
It's fine. It's fine.
I thought they were all the same thing.
Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, kind of like
I thought that
Sponsored
like
the Derby?
sponsored the
Yeah.
Derby. Like everybody who goes to the Derby has to dress up and eat chicken.
I thought everybody
sounds
ate
black to
KFC.
me.
Sounds like Sunday to me. I'm just saying.
Sounds real black.
I thought KFC. I thought that was all the same thing. Like, yo, you going to Kentucky Derby? You mean a KFC?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So he just asked me what was. You can ask the question.
No, so I asked him, so I'll ask you as well. So in our lifetime, we've seen a lot of different. We've seen us dominate in so many different spaces that either weren't as inclusive for us or started with
Stolen.
us and was stolen from us. What has been your favorite to see
I say-
us take over?
I'd say for me, of course. I mean, there's so many, but the one that hits home for me is basketball, of course. It started with Naismith,
Dr. Namath.
you know, and he is white.
He is.
Completely.
The whole NBA was white.
And until that ABA,
The little speckles that they threw in there were very dominant,
Yeah.
but to the
Shout out
point.
to Wilt.
Yeah, but to the point.
Big O.
To the point of they had to change rules, and they had like when Kareem went to UCLA.
Yeah.
He was so dominant that I hope you know this if you're a basketball fan, but if you don't, cool, I'll teach you today. They took dunking out
So
of
he can't
out of
dunk.
NCAA.
They stopped dunking. They made a rule you can't dunk. That's when he developed the sky hook.
I was about to say, I'm working on something with my boy Greg, and we're doing the history of Dr. J. And when he went to school, they weren't allowed to dunk, this, that, and the third. The way that people knew who he was is because he was playing at the Rucker.
Another Long Island legend.
Absolutely. He was playing at the Rucker, so everybody knew him. They were calling him Black Moses.
Yep.
They were calling him this. They were calling him that. But he came up with the name, yo, just call me, his homeboy came up with the name. He was like, yo, just call me the doctor. And the doctor turned into Dr. J, went to school. He couldn't do all of the stuff he was doing at the Rucker. And because he felt held back at with the NCAA, that's what made his decision to go to ABA,
instead of
NBA.
Absolutely. So when it comes to that, now, years and years and years and generations and decades, whatever later, we have an NBA where it's going to take you some time to name me 5 white American NBA players.
Can you name some?
5 white ones.
Yeah.
Grayson Allen.
Okay.
Yep.
I completely.
Active.
Active. Grayson Allen, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson.
That's 3.
That's
That's
3.
all I got for you. and I wouldn't have said Duncan Robinson or Tyler Hero. They would not
I
have
told
came-
you I wouldn't have
They
said
wouldn't
Tyler
have came. They
Hero.
wouldn't have came to mind.
See what I'm saying?
I thought he was Spanish.
And I named you 2 players that are on one team.
And you said American.
Yeah, American. So that's why NBA of what we've turned the game into, to me, is the biggest
Make
thing.
Keith Van Horn great again.
but it's like, yo, if you can't name like 5 people of your race in a sport,
No, white people can name all their players. I bet money.
Yeah, they probably. A
If
lot
we
of them
go to
can't.
Boston right now, they can name every white
They're
player.
gonna say Larry Bird.
Oh, they got some white
Bird,
players on their
Larry
team.
Bird.
They do. The little short. I forgot what his name is. Pritchard something. But
Oh
whatever.
yes.
Oh, Gordon Hayward.
Yes.
He don't even play really no more.
He don't
But
play
yeah, Gordon.
Okay. Yes.
We just named 5.
We did, okay, and it took us
And
a
it
while.
took us. Whew. And then if we really break it down and be like, yo, who's really doing their thing? Tyler.
That's it. For real.
Yeah. Oh, because we said white.
Yeah, Tyler.
I mean, we said American.
Yeah.
And y'all niggas still like our bitches. Sorry, excuse my language. Y'all niggas, y'all white boys.
If you dating white people, you a bitch. You
But that's my sport. I think basketball is great just because I love the sport. And growing up, yeah, there was more white people in it when in the Jordan era stuff. Luke Longley is not American.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
You thinking Coach?
Cool coach was no.
Yeah.
Cool coach is like
Was Luke
our-
Longley
coach.
American though?
Luke Long was
I
American.
believe he was.
Okay.
Cool
so
coach wasn't
Steve
American.
Kerr.
Steve Kerr, Bill Paxton,
Mm-hmm.
John. I said Bill. John Paxton,
John
Bill Willington.
Let's see. You forgetting Larry Bird, the Bird.
Who's talking about the Bull? I thought you was
Yeah, I
talking
was
about the Bull.
But
Oh,
yeah,
just
but
the
in general,
Bulls?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Hornacek,
Jeff Hornacek, John Stockton.
John Stockton.
John Stockton. Woo.
Makes sense because Utah. See what I'm saying? But there were ones that we thought were good. That's like, yo, John Stockton. I
thought all of them was trash.
Steve Nash. What? Crazy.
That wasn't back then.
Oh no, Steve Nash is not American.
He's not American.
And he's not American.
He's Canadian. But John Stockton was. I fucked with John Stockton. He did his thing.
He did his thing.
I didn't like his shorts.
I didn't like.
And now,
I didn't like Carmelo.
and now I wear his shorts.
And now we wear his shorts.
His shorts were short. They were too short, and now
I hated them shits.
Now his is too long.
Now I'm like, John Stockton actually could have went a little higher.
He could have really did his thing.
Show a little more thigh.
Could've
I
shown a
like
little
John
bit more
Stockton
thigh.
more than I like fuck out of here, Karl Malone.
What Karl Malone do? You don't like Karl Malone?
Karl Malone.
Oh, Karl Malone's a bad man. Yeah, he's a bad man. I just remember. Yeah, fuck Karl Malone.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
just burn Utah as a.
He's just
Send the Jazz
him-
elsewhere.
And the crazy thing is, like, isn't Karl Malone from like the South or something?
Duh.
Yeah.
And then once he got over there, it was like switch the whole thing up.
No, he's been like that.
He's been a nigga.
He's been a terrible person.
Cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Coon, everything. Whatever the name is you want to call him, I won't fight you.
Okay. All right.
So if
So,
basketball
mine's
is
basketball.
yours,
It doesn't have to be a sport, by the
it's the
way.
internet.
The internet.
The internet.
Okay.
These apps, these tech companies did not. When this all started, they were not thinking of black people. Like when Jack and everybody came up with Twitter, they were not thinking like, oh, black people are gonna fucking.
I
make
don't
this
think they.
thing
I
the
don't think
thing
they
that-
thought it was going. I don't think
We
they
run
thought,
Twitter.
I
We
agree.
run. Black
don't
people run
think-
social media.
Even a more something closer in like in months and time. Clubhouse.
Oh, yeah,
We
Clubhouse has
run-
been around for years.
We run that shit, bro.
As soon as we hop on it?
run this shit. The internet is ours.
As soon as we dip our little baby toe in that, the
We bring our mess. We bring our
they love
shit.
it.
We run it. Yes.
We don't monetize it. No,
No.
Unfortunately,
it's
I
our
wish.
business that makes their platforms great.
It's our culture that makes their platform.
It's our culture
Yeah,
that
facts.
makes their
Okay.
business.
Facts.
Our culture
Like
makes
even if
their
you look
business.
at
Yeah.
if you look at Shade Room and all these
All of
other
that stuff.
and ball, all these things, take us out of that.
If you take Shade Room off Instagram, I don't think Instagram had that many users. And if you take Shade Room off Instagram, I don't think fucking E and all these other places are. I
They
think
go to their platforms first. They look at them, then
Yeah.
they take theirs and they put it on there.
There's no TMZ. E would have fucking folded up or.
Just take-
no, because they had the Kardashians.
But just take our culture out of their business.
Second favorite thing.
I know it's gonna be some bullshit.
The Kardashians.
Niggas didn't make them.
Oh, a nigga made one.
No.
A nigga made
OJ?
yeah, he made the big one. Chloe.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
what Ray J do?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Wow.
They weren't made for us.
There's only one Kardashian that dates white guys.
Shout out to Courtney.
She keep it a buck.
I ain't gonna
fuck
hold
Courtney.
you. I ain't gonna hold you.
You
It's
hit
my
it.
favorite one. I would use that other. I'd use that other to my. There's two people.
But I was gonna walk in here.
There's two
Hunter
people
Topanga.
right now.
Hunter
That
Topanga?
boy.
Topanga
I
not there?
Yeah, I would.
She off the list?
Not no more.
Not no more.
Topanga's cooked now.
she's washed.
She's
Set.
washed.
Yeah.
She's washed, set.
She washed
with
that
a rag.
like a
She's
Dominican,
up
like
outta
a
here.
Dominican blowout.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. She looked like a Dominican 24-year-old.
Stop it.
You know they trash
Don't do
after
that.
23.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to my people. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, you bitch.
Topanga look like a Dominican 31-year-old.
She had a mustache at
Yo,
13.
that 31-year-old birthday post,
Yo.
you'd be like,
Damn.
Is this your grandmother?
Yeah, that shit gets wild.
Yo, your great grandmother still alive?
That shit gets wild.
Disrespectful.
But yes, what was I about to say? Yeah, there's two right now that I would.
What two? That's
so
one.
Chloe is definitely one.
So two women that you would walk into the studio with, holding hands, have her sit in that chair, and you record.
and y'all would have to just, and y'all could roast me all you,
You said
want.
Chloe or Courtney?
Courtney.
Oh, okay.
I think I said Chloe, but I'd be
You
getting it
definitely
mixed
said
up.
Chloe.
Courtney.
I had to.
Courtney.
And we're not talking about just hit. We're talking about just
Wife.
wife.
I'm talking about wife.
Okay.
Margot Robbie.
Who is that?
Okay.
Who's Marco
The,
Robbie?
Okay.
the one that plays Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Oh, she's so fire.
You know she's our age too, right?
Stop.
Dead ass.
Stop.
Okay.
Born in 89.
okay.
Born in 89.
You're going to make me find a way to get in touch
So
with this woman.
those are your two. Those are your two.
Those are the two where I would be like,
Fuck y'all. Don't blame me.
don't
blame your
Oh
manager.
no.
Don't bother me.
There's one other person, but you said she's Spanish.
Who?
Shorty from the chess, the
Queen's
Netflix checks.
You talking about Beth Harmon? Oh my God, that bitch so fine to me, son. Oh my God, she was so fine to me. I don't know what it was. To this day, I don't know what it was. She's so fine to me, son.
Okay. And this is.
But I wouldn't wife Beth Harmon.
We're talking about American white.
I wouldn't
but I
wife
think
Beth
she's
Harmon.
Spanish. I think she's like actually like.
But are you talking about American? You talking about American?
I'm talking about
white.
Margot Robbie and Kourtney Kardashian.
But
and I would sit in front of black women and
but
be
she,
like,
you know, but
Margot Robbie's Australian, so.
But Courtney is
even worse.
Courtney's. They're not really. They're Armenian.
I know, but they white.
Okay. All right.
I know, but they white.
Okay. If that's where you want to put
They
that,
can't say nigga.
respectfully.
True.
Respectfully, they cannot.
True.
So yeah, nah, Margot Robbie. I would be, and they would sit right.
I don't know my
There.
two. I really don't know my two.
They would sit right there, and I'd be like,
In order for me to
Deal.
pick my two, I'd have to look and then find out that they're really white, and then be like, okay, you one of them. I don't know. I'm looking over here. This thing is like this.
Mac, you better stay out of this.
I am completely out of
You better
this.
stay out of this.
I
You can't
I'm-
even fantasy book.
Bro, I've been out of this since 90210. I'm
Yeah.
gone. I'm done.
You've had your
I'm
fair
done.
share?
I'm done. I'm done. Thank you guys.
The whites.
Out of the game.
Okay, so what about you, Mac? Something that we
A place that I feel like we have dominated,
Scamming.
right?
we didn't start that,
I know.
but we
revolutionized it.
but we didn't
We revolutionized the game.
We perfected it, but the white man
Oh,
knew
they
our
do it.
perfection.
I'm about to say, they do it on
He said
a
we
whole
still gonna
nother
lock you
level.
up. I don't give a.
No.
Do you hear that?
No,
Nat?
the white man perfected that. I can't take us.
Nah, they
I
ain't-
can't do it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
No, they
'Cause
don't
go to
even-
jail.
That's not because they're good at it. It's because they're white.
But that's perfecting
Yeah,
it.
you know.
If you can do your crimes and niggas know you do your crimes and you still don't go to jail, you've perfected doing that crime. Based on race, money, I don't care what it is.
Can you hear that? I hear the sounds of the punches.
Something that I feel like we've done exceptionally well. That I feel like we've dominated over, or that we've taken over. I don't. There's so many different things I would want to touch on, but as I think about it, I don't think that we've done it better than white people. Like, I was gonna say organized crime, but we haven't.
You haven't done it as well.
We haven't done.
You know
it as
why?
well.
Keyword organized.
It's organized. It's organized.
Maybe not.
That's a real thing. There is a gang called I don't know if you guys ever heard of this gang. There's a gang called the Ku Klux Klan that has yet to come up on a RICO case.
Well, they're not organized. And they don't make any money. That's why they no, I'm being honest. That's why they haven't been brought up on RICO. I've seen
I
everybody
know.
talking
I
about
said
that.
the same thing.
That's why they haven't been brought up on RICO
No,
charges.
but
They don't make
hold
money.
on, bro, but that's
you have
you have to
push
they
the criminal organization.
the way that they set it up is like a
fraternity.
club. Yeah, it's like a fraternity.
It's a literal fraternity.
Yeah.
You have to pay to be in there.
Yeah, they're covered by they're
By
a legal
by
organization.
fraternal order. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the fraternal order. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so all those people that saying that,
So
stop
if
saying that.
if you a Q, a Kappa, you can be a KKK,
Pretty much.
a Ku Klux Klan.
Oh my God, I can't.
It's all the same.
One thing that I think that we have constantly done better at everybody, and I guess this is kind of easy. It's just music, man. Like there's I don't think there's anything music wise that black people have been put in front of that we couldn't conquer.
You've done everything from disco.
Literally, we've either started everything or
country.
we've done everything. And we've done it very exceptionally well. I'm talking about well enough to be nominated by the highest of highs for awards and
Yes,
this, that, and the
sir.
third in every space. Like, I'm talking about Spanish music. It is black people that are being nominated for Spanish music. Jamaican
The
music.
nigga that makes Suavemente is black.
He probably won't admit it.
Oh,
Me no black.
Elvis Crispo, he'd be like, me no black.
Me no black.
I know black like you.
I know black.
I know black like you.
Papi, I know black. You black, papi, and I know black.
I know blackie. I know blackie like you. I'm picky penny.
I speak Hipani.
Hey, picky penny.
Wow.
We're offending Cam, and we gotta stop.
Cam laughing. So if we get any pushback from this, I'm like, we got the okay.
We got the okay for Cam.
We got the okay for Cam.
No,
His name is Cam Cortez.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You not Spanish?
He said, "I know Spanish. I know
Hey, black
Spanish."
and what? Bullshit. I know that skin tone.
I see that hair
Jesus
though.
Christ.
I knew he was black because of that hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew there was nigga in him.
I knew,
No,
fashion.
but just music as a whole, bro.
But is music and fashion all one art?
No, two
No,
different forms.
I would say it's two different forms, but they.
can't dress.
But yeah, right. But there is.
Amen.
They coincide. They coincide a lot.
Yeah, I think fashion is big too.
Fashion for a fact. I don't think they didn't expect us to show up in fashion the way that we did. Like when Kanye stepped out with all the it looked like the Village People at the time, but all of our
So disrespectful.
YMCA.
Oh,
hey, those are my guys though, man. Shout out to Don C.
Don't
Shout
send
out
Mac
to Taz
nothing else.
Arnold.
Don't send him nothing else, Don. Please.
No, they
And they say you like the Village People.
son, they came out.
They did.
They came out that first fashion week.
When it was
all of them,
him, Farnsworth.
Not
it was
agreeing.
him, Farnsworth.
Not agreeing. I liked everything.
What?
No, you did not. Shut
Taz
up.
Arnold.
Shut up. I'm putting you with Taz
yo,
on the
they
outfit
were-
from that day and see what.
Doesn't correlate to now.
It doesn't correlate to
Doesn't
that.
correlate to now. That was 10 years ago.
Son,
that-
but just seeing how black people were showing up even in that space where niggas was not trying to fuck with us. Low key, that was what it's shit like that.
I mean, you got
And-
shout
and
out Andre Leon. Oh, what's his name? Andre
yeah.
Leon Charlie.
yo,
Facts for sure.
big
Rest in peace.
fact.
Rest in peace.
Sure.
R.I.P. the GOAT, man. Like, nigga, that's whew, just thinking about all of that shit, bro. Like music wise, fashion wise, nigga, we've shown up and shown out every single
And
time.
we're gonna continue to do so.
Every
I mean,
single
I'm
time.
I'm blacked out right now.
You know.
Black outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Black man, even black man sneakers. Jordan has his
Black on outfit as well?
Yeah.
Fire. I like that too.
I just shouted him out. I said the same shit.
What's his name?
It's my man Kerr shit. You know.
Who?
You know my man Kerr. You know my man Kerr.
I think
I'm a just put y'all
you know.
on. You know.
He gonna put it
I
on.
like it.
I got you.
I like it a
it's,
lot.
It's very, it's me. It's you. It's us.
Yeah.
us.
I could definitely go outside in that.
Uh-huh.
Every day. This would have been your trap
Every
outfit
day.
if it was out when the tech suits was out. Because the
That's a
tech
fact.
suit get
It
hot.
don't
a
got, it
little
don't got
bit.
no hood.
This.
I need a hood.
Now we can get that.
I need to zip up the hood.
If I was just like this. What if I was like?
If you backed out a hood, son, I would have been like, nah.
What if I was thinking? What if something I didn't know about?
Nah, if you would have backed out a hood just now,
This is great. This is great for you because look, utility pockets.
Facts.
keep going.
Facts.
Ryan won't let me be a better person.
That's all I'm
just
saying.
saying.
But yeah,
Just
we
Ryan said that'd be great for you, utility pockets.
and all right. So I said my one thing that we want to take over.
Oh, one thing that we want to take over.
I'm not saying that we want to take over hockey, but that's one thing that we haven't dominated.
They can have that
dominated.
shit.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's
You
hard to get black
literally
people in the
just said the
cold.
same
It's
thing.
hard. It's hard.
You ever been on,
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to be on ice
Absolutely. I definitely have.
and fight on ice.
nigga? I'm shooting you.
Yo.
I'm
That's
saying.
probably gonna make it worse.
So what's something you think that we don't dominate in? Because it's not too
Justice.
Oh shit.
That is what I would like. We do not dominate it. We are always in it, and it always works out terribly for us. I would love to dominate that sport.
No, I would build on that. I would say government. I don't think as much as we constantly, try to tout the first black president and everything, which was amazing.
What?
It was
What?
it was amazing.
It was amazing.
But
Okay.
Oh, it was amazing.
All right.
All
right.
I would love to I would love to see
Shout out my man Barry.
I would love to see us in better in more spaces, especially in local government.
What if Barack's real name was Barenthal?
Barenthal?
Like Orenthal, but
Yo,
That's my man Barry. I don't call him nothing else. I don't care nothing.
Barrio.
I don't care about nothing else. It's Barry.
No, I do think that us
He got
being
a real
in better
black. He got a
spaces.
real black wife. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
blackest thing about Obama is his wife. And boy, oh boy, I tell you,
Chill, chill, chill,
And
chill,
boy,
chill, chill.
boy, oh boy. To this day.
Pledge allegiance to that
To
flag.
that flag. Hello.
Goodness gracious.
Put me on game. This mask is not half mask,
Yo,
okay?
What if they made like a spin-off of like White Man Can't Jump, but like it was Barack and Michelle, and it was this dude that's in office.
Joe Biden.
First of all, the movie would only be 20 minutes. He's gonna die in.
He
He's
can't
gonna
shoot
die
Leia.
20 minutes into
Nah,
the
they
he-
couldn't play
he'd fall
characters.
asleep.
Yo, no, they couldn't play characters.
He'd fall asleep.
We'd have to get new roles.
Oh, you gotta get new roles?
gotta get
I was
new
about to say,
people.
'cause
You
if
gotta get new
Joe's
people.
playing Joe, that's to sleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
Literally and
He
figuratively.
like, yeah, this is my man. He played ball. Talk about the sleep nigga at the end of the bed.
Eric Gordon!
I'm like, yo, wake up, Joe.
Huh? What? Huh?
We playing what? This ain't it ain't cold in here. Ain't no hockey rink.
Yo. Ain't no hockey rink.
Ain't no hockey.
Yo. Government. Yeah, I think that's what I would want to see us.
Ain't no
do
hockey
better.
rink.
I also want to see ownerships of the sports teams that we dominate, which is everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want black people to have that. Because we be blaming, we put too much blame on people.
So what?
I don't want to blame no black people no more.
I want us to break that generational curse. There should be no reason why the NFL has no black owners and
Zero.
all the players are black, besides the lineman,
That's a fact.
besides the center and the kicker.
White niggas can't kick.
We can, but niggas don't want to.
Niggas got more important stuff to do.
OD. Niggas want to be cool, bro. Kicking ain't cool. Me, I'll tell you this. I'll be a kicker. I'll be the black. Hey, what the fuck y'all doing out here?
Hey, QB1. That's what I want to be. QB1. Hey, what's going on, boy? My boy.
Hey,
My boy.
My boy.
I can be the hero and still have good knees.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Years
and-
down the
and
line.
yo,
Yo,
shoulders
Pat
be high.
McAfee is now wrestling. He's our age, retired champ wrestling.
Wrestling, bro.
And I'm like, how?
So I could beat niggas up.
You know why? Because he was a fucking kicker.
I'm fine.
I'm
my
good.
my body
I
is
can do
still
whatever I
fine,
want.
guys.
He was
Although it
doing
takes a while,
glorified tuck and rolls.
it takes a while to make a lot of money as a kicker. But if you kick 35 field goals in a row, you get a check.
Nice one.
Check
A
from a
nice
decent
I don't
range.
want to see no black kickers.
I do. There's
I
some
wanna-
one,
I
there's
wanna
some
see
one
some
kid
black owners.
on like social
Okay,
media.
time to
that's
get
black.
canceled. What if?
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
What if? You ready for this, Cam?
We're not. Damn, why'd you give him the thumbs up?
What if we let women in the league and make them kickers?
If
I
you're
mean,
nice,
I heard women.
There is.
I heard this.
There are some in
No, in the NFL. Let women in the NFL let them be the kickers.
I would say we need to give them more positions than just.
I think
the
they would fight for
kicker.
more
You want
positions,
you
but-
just want to hit. You just want to beat on women. Look at y'all, motherfuckers.
What? I'm not an
Y'all
NFL
want to see
player.
women get hurt?
I'm not an NFL player.
Let them kick the ball. Let them kick the football. Let them kick the fucking football. And never again will we ever be to the kitchen. Because now them bitches in no fucking stats. You know how much I hate to see a woman know stats of football? It gets on my fucking
It's
nerves.
getting me mad now with sports betting.
Oh yeah, because
I be talking to girls, they'll be like, yeah, I placed this bet. Yeah, what's a parlay? What's it? I'm like, and then they'll show me the ticket and be like, yeah, Steph Curry, 15 threes. I'm like, yo, bro. Like,
I seen a girl put Steph Curry 3 touchdowns. And I said, yeah, you got this. You're doing just fine.
doing just fine.
You're doing just fine, sweetie.
this betting shit is getting out of control.
You're gonna
man.
make a lot of money.
See you later, baby.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, women in sports, co-ed, it starts with football. Let them be the kickers.
Co-ed football? I mean, like,
That's
are you saying?
Because
no, but are you saying like it would be the NFL? Or are you making another league?
No, make it the NFL
okay,
because there's nothing that says only men can play this.
I mean, I think I totally agree. If you're good enough to play, you should be able to play.
I
Give
agree.
it a shot. Because I feel like
only as a kicker. Anything else is too dangerous.
Who are you to tell her what is too dangerous?
I'm the guy that's gonna say, hey, that 450-pound guy coming at you full force, that's gonna hurt.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying.
But what if she's just
If she's down
built?
for that.
What if she built? Like really built? Like built?
If she's willing to play against and know that she's going to be playing
I
against.
see what's going on here, Mac. You're trying to turn the crowd on me again.
Yeah. I'm not
What
trying
if,
to turn the
what if
crowd.
she's really
I'm asking the
good
question.
and really knows her worth?
Oh well, maybe she'd have a great agent that makes her a kicker.
Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Can't with this nigga.
Hell.
I do think that the first sport that probably would come together would probably be basketball.
No.
You don't think so?
How's she running through a screen? Are you stupid?
I'm just asking. You
No.
don't believe it?
I don't.
A girl staying. I'm just being honest. If I seen a girl on me, boy,
What you gonna do?
first of all,
You gonna shake out
I
the boots?
come across half court. Nah, that like defense is something women will probably be really good at.
I
Because it
figured.
causes them to focus on like attention to detail.
Yep.
So like the same way they catch us in lies.
Yep.
They'll like mad strips, mad mad forced turnovers.
Give me that.
Give me that. I seen you about to do that, stupid nigga. I already asked you the question. Imagine I'm coming up to court, right? Imagine I'm coming up to court. I see Shorty 1-on-1. I'm like, oh, I'm about to take her. Boom. She gets in her defense tent. I'm about to hit her, open up, and she's like, I just find it funny how
I got a question for you. Oh, what?
Or like I'm going for my jump shot, wide open jump shot. You know how Will usually be like, off shooter. What if wide open jump shot? She's like, we need to communicate. Communication.
Or what if she like a Draymond Green defender and she in your face talking shit? You got the ball. You're like, I got it. She like, little dick nigga. Oh,
At the rim.
Yo.
At the rim.
nigga, little dick. Oh.
For little dick.
She in the press conference. They're like, yo, so how did you do it? Well, you know, there's a lot of little dick niggas on that court. They really could not.
You got to know how to get. You know, it's really about communication. It's really about open and honest communication, being transparent on that
Son.
court. That's what, yo. I'm telling you.
Sick.
If
You
I
niggas are
this-
sick.
Do you know what I would have? I would
They're
be.
gonna take over. We're gonna be,
I would be
assed
forced.
out.
I would be forced. I would be forced to like. I'd be like setting dirty ass screens. I'd be like,
Foul.
I'd be like, go ahead. I'd be like, Ryan, bring her ass over here. Boom! And then do mad.
Miles Jones.
They gonna call a timeout and they gonna come arrest you. Get him. Get him.
Get him.
Get him. Wanna press charges, baby?
You ever play ball with a woman?
Yep.
Like you ever like play real rec with a woman?
I play basketball with some really elite.
Now do you?
Elite.
Now how do you? Now defensively, where do you draw the line? Like how? Like are you going full force? Or you?
If you're elite, and I know coming down on that side, you're going to go at me because you probably get paid to do this and I don't. I'm talking about that's the type of elite women I played against. I can't.
You
I
can't
cannot.
sugarfoot.
I cannot not play.
Yeah, you gotta.
because I'm going to know in my heart if I score all that when we were younger, and then like the girl was playing all that. Oh, let it. I'm past that. I'm not. If you're on the
let her
court-
shoot, boy. Let her shoot.
If wherever I'm playing right now, we're competitive. I'm not. If you're good enough to be on that court, then we're just gonna play. And the women that I play with are like, yo, what up? And I love playing with them. I love playing with good female basketball players because this is like, I know what you're capable of.
She's
Yo,
about to go
She's
to work.
about to go to work, and I love it.
Yo, there was this girl at the run with Luch and them. Son, I'm like, please, I want to lose so she could be on my team because we're built the same. So we have to guard each
So
other.
we're built the same.
The worst part is not on ball. Anybody that plays basketball knows the worst part of guarding a girl is not on ball. It's when she's running through screens or she's trying to jock for position. I'm like, bro, stop. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Like,
So-
come on, bro.
So did they beat you?
Cooked us.
I mean, yo, son, these leagues be tough, bro. These women leagues be tough. Tough. I know some killers.
I would like to know that killer.
Killers. And they starting to look amazing. If you really go back in the day,
What are you about to do right now?
they
I was
look
playing
amazing.
with getting canceled. You're about to
They
get
look
canceled.
amazing.
What are you doing?
Like even when you think about it like this.
I don't know anything.
Think about it like this.
I don't want to think
It
about it.
has nothing to do with what you think I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because it's definitely not. I'm not going down
I'm
that
scared.
road. I'm not going down
I'm
that road.
scared.
But sports, a lot of sports in general, not even genderizing it. That's a word, right? Genderize? I made it up?
You did.
That's fire.
Gendering.
No, genderize is fire.
Genderize
That's
sounds
a fire
painful.
word.
What are you doing? Genderizing? Sounds like hard work.
See, the
Sounds
way-
like something
the
you
way-
do to
hold
a
on.
steak.
The money.
Sounds like
genderizing.
way
Yo,
you-
sounds like something you do to a steak.
Genderizing
I need
the
to
way
get
you
genderize the
steak.
The
steak.
voice you
Giving this
said
steak
it.
a dick.
Yo, no, the voice.
Oh wow! Yo.
Yo, what you doing in the kitchen? Genderizing this steak, making this steak a bitch.
This is a sick nigga.
I forgot what I was even gonna say.
Hey, let me get that steak. Hold the dick though, bro. Last time I was
Goodness
over here, he genderized the steak.
Yo. Oh my
Steak
god.
had titties.
Son.
Oh.
Son.
Well, I'm done with this episode.
Just done.
So on that note, I don't even care what they gotta say. I'm ending this shit. Camera right here. On that note, we appreciate you guys for tuning
Lord.
in. And our great guests for stopping by. Miles Jones. You can see him on the road.
Take these sticks with dick.
Take these
Yo, stop putting the camera on him.
take
Stop.
these fully genderized
Appreciate y'all for coming out this week. We are the guys next door. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Jesus Christ.
Take these fully genderized sticks, y'all.